was sneaking up behind this paddler because I was hoping to catch them turning around and surfing. Unfortunately, what I caught was unintended swim. This paddler wisely chose to self-rescue. As you can see, the water is shallow here. There's a new shoal. The sand is really loose. It's like quicksand. This paddler was sinking between ankle to knee deep in the sand, which was making all the rest of this so much harder. I caught a ride and surfed away, but now I'm going to turn around and go back just to double check on them. I've already edited a bunch of the video out of this. This paddler had already been in the water and been knocked down by their boat and the waves a number of times because of this shifting shoals of madness. That's what I will call them from now on. They're dumping their boat again and going to make another attempt. Normally I stay away from other boats in the surf, but in this case, because the boat was trying to get away from them, I ran in there and used my paddle to push it back towards them. And I offered to help, but they were, again, going to self-rescue, try to self-rescue again. In the earlier part of this incident, there was one or two paddlers circling around the area like I was, but they both left the area at some point, leaving me out there alone with this paddler. All this noise in the background is the combination of the surf and the wind. It was windy, and the surf was also making a lot of noise. Somebody is bound to comment that there's no footage of me blowing my whistle, but I did try my whistle, but it was puny in comparison to the wind. Puny. Nobody was going to hear it. Here, so you can see at least one other paddler still hanging out right now. I think there was two, actually. I'm not exactly sure because I was so focused on this paddler out of their boat. I'm not exactly sure when the other two paddlers quit paying attention to this situation. This paddler finally accepts some help. They gave it a good shot. I mean, they tried multiple times. I swear it was the shifting sands of madness that kept them from completing a decent self-rescue. Now, unfortunately, the colliding of the boats knocks my camera off, and my mount is now a victim of the sea. The camera was still on my deck, though, just kind of laying there. It's a good view of the two boats banging together with the violence that the waves can produce, and these were not big waves. Yeah, I think the camera goes in the water now. I cut a lot of water footage out of this. I mean, minutes of underwater footage. I did leave this part in, though, because you can see how close the sand was. We were being washed on and off of shoals and being carried kind of along shore by the current. Here I've retrieved my camera, laid it on the back deck, and I'm trying to make sure you don't hear those nasty little words I'm saying. At this point I realize there's nobody to help us, and so I start waving my paddle since the whistle didn't work at all, and I'm also yelling help, which was completely useless, just like the whistle. But they did see my paddle. Now I'm out of my boat, kneeling on the sand in the shifting sands of madness, and I'm putting my camera into my hatch. It worked out okay. No boats were broken, no people were broken, and we were just really tired afterwards.